Catherine, good morning. Hi,
Hi. All right, so you're in Colorado. So what time is it in Colorado?
It's 11 at night.
Welcome to Egypt.
Hi.
James has a question.
Hi, James.
Hi. What inspired you to write?
It was at a time of my life where I was having some difficulties. I was going through quite a bit of change and challenges myself. And, you know, someone that I cared about had died. And there was just a lot of difficult things. And writing is a really wonderful way to express and help me through that time. And so then as I wrote, it was like it came alive and the story really took off. But at first it was a way for me to help myself through this difficult time in my life where I felt very alone and, you know, sad. So it was a great tool. It's a wonderful tool for that.
So Sue, do you want to just sit on the chair so she can see you properly and hear you?
Okay.
Hello. How did you get an idea of writing the book?
Oh yeah, you know, that's a really good question. This book was a big surprise. I actually started writing a book that was nonfiction, that was about my life. And this girl, the red-haired girl in that book, showed up and started telling me her story. And she told me there was a passageway in her closet. So I went with her in my imagination, and I went on the journey with her. So all these characters came and told me their stories, and I wrote them down, and then I had to weave them all together. So it was quite a journey for me, a big, big surprise.
Okay, thank you. I really enjoyed the book.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, this is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
How did you feel when you first wrote this book?
It was an incredible experience, actually, because it was like this story just came through me. It was like watching a movie. It was like watching a movie and writing it down, and all these different movies, and just they would come so quickly, like at 4:30 in the morning, and I would just write, and it was an amazing, amazing experience.
Thank you.
We were wondering if you have any questions for us.
I do. I'm wondering if there's any writers in the room here, people that love to write.
Anyone who loves to write in here? Oh no! Oh no, here's a few hands.
There's one!
3, 4.
There you go.
Yeah, you have about 10 hands. The thing I think we don't like is the editing, and that's why we wanted to ask you about it, because we like to just write one draft and feel that our writing is fine like that, but our teachers try to tell us that, you know, maybe a bit more editing would be good.
Well, here's the amazing thing. I used to feel like that, and now I love to edit. As crazy as that is, I get the sentences down, I get the sort of images, and then I go back and I fill them in like a painting. And I fill in more feelings and more images. I actually love to edit. It's my favorite part.
Well, that's good to know, because I'm hoping my class is going to feel that soon.
Yeah, you have to stay with it, because then other wonderful things happen. It's like a painting. You can fill it in more with more wonderful things.
Okay. This is Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Did you name the characters after people you knew?
Some of the names just came to me. No, they weren't names that I knew. Sometimes I would look in baby books and look at names that had certain meanings that embodied what the character was. when you name a character, it really brings them to life. Naming them is like giving birth to them or something. So it took a lot, it was a lot to name all those characters and find a name that really suited them.
We thought you must have given a lot of thought to the character names because we saw a lot of different interesting.
Yeah, they have really wonderful meanings, and some of them are just names that I made up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Kadisha? This is Kadisha.
Kanisha. Hi. That's a pretty name.
Why did you name the book The Hole in the Sky?
The book was always called The Hole in the Sky because it really embodied the feeling that somehow just that magic is so close, that there's something special about life, and it's just so close. Like if you could just peel back the sky, that you would discover this great magic. I've always felt that. So it kind of spoke to that feeling that you could just go through a magical doorway or entry point and discover something wonderful about yourself. Hi.
How many drafts did you have to write for The Hole in the Sky?
Oh, wow. I wrote probably 20 different drafts, at least. Major rewrite. But it was worth it. Are you guys reading the book?
Yes.
Yes.
The class is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you in the book right now?
We're about a third of the way through. What's happening at the moment, James?
I'm up to the part where they're in the water, the healing water.
They're in the healing water.
That's nice. So they got through the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the tiger and everything.
Here, so William, you want to come and ask your question over here?
Yes, please.
Okay. Nice big voice?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. You know the drill. Right, okay.
So,
Okay.
do you illustrate your books as well?
You know, I did not illustrate that book, but I have a notebook, and this is a fun thing to do if you're a writer. And I drew for myself what the characters looked like. I have some artistic ability, and I cut out things from magazines, you know, what maybe the castle that was built in the mountain, what that looked like, the butterfly on the back of the neck, you know, just different images. So I have a whole big notebook with, you know, cutouts and words, and it was a great way to engage my visual brain into the writing process.
Because I saw in The Hole in the Sky book, there was this picture of a turtle and there was no illustrator, so I was just wondering.
Oh, if you look inside, there's illustrators. The illustrators' names are in there.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Lee.
Hi.
My question is, what is so important about being an author?
Storytelling is as old as probably human beings. This goes way, way back. And it's a way to share your experiences of life and using stories. And I think it's just important for us to share our stories and to understand each other. It's a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I think that our time is up with you, Miss Mahler, so thank you so much for speaking to us. We really appreciated your information.
Thank you so much. I love it. I went to a school, when I was a kid, I lived in France, and I went to a school, international school in France, with people from all over the world, so it meant a lot to me to meet with you guys. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you give Miss Mahler a clap?
Thank you.